Hello, everyone. Welcome back. So, as you know, we are champions of the second division. So, I think on this episode, I'll just do like a quick end of season recap and maybe discuss future plans, stuff like that. So, I did manage to increase through a board request the coaching budget as well as expand our youth recruit youth recruitment networking budget. So maybe it'll give us a little more in terms of regens and better youth coming through in the future. Um, so I believe on the last episode we ended with 3-0 win over Pogon Sidice. Played the last three games, nothing crazy. Tied Stolovavola 1-1. Beat Lega Njovia 2-0 and beat Katowice 1-0. Um, so the end of the season standings, Jejuv's guaranteed the promotion along with us, and I don't believe they've played the playoffs yet. Let's just double check for fun. No, doesn't look like it. Okay, so in terms of overall stats, Robak won the Golden Boot. He got 18 goals. Mozjan and Janovic both had two of the top three ratings. Samir Stilic with 9 assists, which is pretty crazy considering he only played the second half of the season. So he had 9 assists in 13 games. He was a big key to our success in the second half and clinching the title. Mozjan got 10 of the men of the matches throughout the season. Pavlovsky with 15 clean sheets, and Lucio 10 yellow cards. So let's take a look at his stats in more depth. Mozjan 8 goals, 6 assists. So I thought his assists would be maybe a little bit higher, but I guess not. 10 player of the matches, 7.75 rating, which is insane. Uh, Janovic, 7.4 rating, 6 goals. Assists were a little bit low with only two. 5 player of the matches, though. Overall, pretty solid season from him. Kozakiewicz, a little surprised to see him with that good of a rating, 7.25. Um, Overall, he was very solid at right back. That right side was very solid. And there's Michael on the right side, of course, um, coming at number 8 in the league. 10 goals, 7 assists. He really stepped up in the second half. First half was kind of poor from him. And he was a friendly superstar. 12 goals, 4 assists, and 14 friendlies. 7.71 rating, insane. And Lucio, 3 goals, no assists, 7.03 rating. I'm thinking of bringing him back actually for next season. Not so much as a player, but more for his personality, which is professional, which is always good for mentoring young players, especially the new guy I got, Wojciechowski, who could learn a lot from Lucio. See how that works out. And then Robach, 18 goals, 7 of those were penalties, and 7.03 rating, 20 goals in 20 games, pretty solid. Uh, Surprised not to see Gutovsky on the list actually. He had 10 goals, 5 assists, 6.99. His training and the way he's progressing in the last couple months has been nothing short of spectacular. Really, really seeing a big improvement out of him, and he's going to be a big player for us going forward. Um, let's see. I think they do like end of season awards and stuff here. Should anyway. Let's see. Maybe it's just another day. Can't wait for Christopher to finally leave. Yeah, okay. So Mosjin won the fans player of the season, 77% of the vote. Janovic second, and then Kosakiewicz at 7%. Goal of season, Gutovsky against Garbani. I believe that was that huge long shot from 30 or 40 yards out, if I'm not mistaken. This is the one he goes in on. Gets it back here and rips her. Oh yeah. Remember that goal at the time. Definitely goal of the season. Signing the season, Goran. I believe it would have been Stilic if I would have brought him in on the first half. Michael, young player of the season. I mean, that could be given to Gutovsky as well. Very close, I think, in my opinion. Top goal scorers, Robak, Mojin, we already covered most of these stats, most assists, Michael and Semir. Pass completion, 93%. That's kind of silly. Mojin with a yellow 11 player of the man match awards, and Lucio with yellow 11 yellow cards. So a match this season was that 4-1 win over Garbarnia. Moment to forget that terrible match against Częstochowa. Average attendance 93% on average, filled up, pretty good, great fan base. League positions pretty much got first early on and maintained it for the whole season. Couple close calls here and there, but overall didn't have to sweat it out too much. So let's take a look at the club vision and the expectations meeting. So club culture, sign players under the age of 23 for the first team. Man, that should be a pretty standard strategy for a team like ours. Don't have a ton of money. Should be looking to bring in young players that can help us in the current division, as well as progress for the future. So definitely going to be looking to bring in some younger players. I'm going to be looking at uh, under 21 teams, under 19 teams, and like the Croatian, maybe some of the Balkan teams. See if I can get some of the young players there because they generally have a lot of talented youth. So be looking to see if I can sign in the players if they will come. I'm not sure, depending because our club reputation isn't the greatest yet. 5-year plan, work within the wage budget. Always should be easy. I know I didn't really do it this year, but um, we had to do a little things differently. But going forward, definitely possible, especially when we can cut some of our bigger contracts off Christopher. And end of next season, the expectation is just to reach the playoff promotions, which I believe is this top 6 teams, similar to the second division that we're in. We just finished. Contract expires at the end of next season. Uh-oh. Then the following season, just keep on working on getting promotion, so probably similar to playoff. And then in the third season, the expectation is to win promotion to the Extraclasa. I think that's pretty realistic from a 5-year plan. So in year 3 of 5, they expect us to get promotion. And then seasons 4 and 5 is just the goal is to remain in the Extraclass and avoid relegation. Um, Maybe I'm being a little ambitious, but I think that we could potentially gain promotion uh, in the next season. I don't think it's going to take us 3 seasons. So I'll definitely accept this current vision. That's fine. So squad dynamics, excellent, excellent from the managerial support and dressing room atmosphere standpoints. So that's great. So it's time to give our speech here. So you got to be careful here. You don't want to get over ambitious here and bring down the morale of the team. So I think that we'll just stick with what the plan is from the head office, and then we'll just give us a chance to make the playoffs next season. So the only person that's not happy with the expectation is Kleber. He thinks we should show a bit more ambition. So I disagree with that. And yeah, it's the overall reaction we're looking for. So most people stayed the same or slightly increased, except for Kleber, of course. That's good. It's kind of hard to increase them when they're already so high, I guess. All right, so the Widzew squad has gone on holiday until the preseason begins. So we got about 3 weeks of holidays. So during this time, we'll just kind of like set up friendlies, stuff like that. And I'll be looking through the markets and the team, see what we can bring in for players. Um, yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the first season. Uh, can't wait to get started with the second season. Hopefully, we can have continued success. And also, guys, like anytime you want to make a comment or suggestion, please let me know. There's always room for improvement, or maybe there's things you want to see, more things, more emphasis on certain things, less emphasis. Let me know. I'll definitely try to accommodate whatever your requests or suggestions are. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good one.